don't know how many of you are familiar with the Mandela effect. There's a whole website devoted to it, and there's a lot of things that I believe when I was younger are apparently completely wrong and different than what reality says they are now. And the Berenstain Bears is one of those things. Distinctly remember it being Stein, like Berenstain Bears. Couldn't be more sure about that than, like my mother's name. Like, I absolutely know that's true. However, the reality universe that we live in now, that's not true. You can see here the author's last names is Berenstain, according to this. And they are the Berenstain Bears. At least in this in this version of reality. So I went back and I found a clip of the cartoon. I think this is from 1987. Here, let's watch this. So, as you can see there, that's the old cartoon, and it clearly stated Berenstain. Now, the problem with all this is that people have a distinct memory of it not being that way. Like, it's named the Mandela effect because a lot of people believe that Mandela died years and years ago while he was still in prison. And then apparently he died a couple years ago and had this big sun ceremony. But that's not the point of this. But so this is a quote I found just looking around for this stuff. It says, "The books play such a huge role in the collective memories of so many people, all of whom clearly and distinctly remember Berenstein, that he's not the first to propose the notion that somehow, at some time in the last 10 years or so, reality has been tampered with and history has been retroactively changed." That's the point of this, is that the history has been changed. It's not like they say history is written in a book and it's past is the past and it is what it is. I don't think that's necessarily true. I think that some things go back and change other things. And so I used the Internet Archive and 80scartoons.net. February 17th, 2001 was the first snapshot they took of this website. And it says the Berenstein Bears. All right, so we're going to scroll forward and see if we can see if and when it changed. All right, so this was February 17th, 2001. The next one here, April 7th, 2001. Also Berenstein Bears. All right, April 7th, 2001. So we'll go forward to the next one. Aha! Berenstain Bears. August 5th, 2001. All right, so sometime between April and August. August 5th just happens to be my mother's birthday. Weird coincidence. Just weird coincidence. But there it is. It changed. Now, I suppose it's possible that whoever runs this website, back sometime between April and August, might have been like, oh, crap, we misspelled that name. Let's go and change it. But as you can see here, they didn't change the URL. It's still the same URL. They just changed the name and stuff in the text. Plus, there's more on the website here. Everything else on that website was also Berenstein, excuse me. So you can see that they listed the titles of the books and the official Berenstain Bears website, the link to that. And then when reality changed, sometime before August, it goes back to Berenstain Bears. And you can see all the titles again of the books, they're all changed. And the name of the author is changed, and even in the song there, Berenstain Bear. Now, I don't suppose to have an answer to this, and I don't know if the actual physical books, like if somebody held on to them from their childhood, would also be changed. I assume they would, right? Everything would be changed. So it was just weird that I could find this website that wasn't. Eventually it was changed, but the original was still there, which shouldn't be that way, right? If reality was changed. But then I guess our memories weren't changed. People that distinctly would swear under oath that it was Berenstain Bears. And I actually took a poll of 20 of my friends, and all 20 of them, and I'm 34? All 20 of them agreed that it was Berenstain Bears. And all 20 of my friends that I polled wouldn't agree on pretty much anything, but everybody remembered it being that way. So I don't know. I don't understand how it could happen. Maybe it's something quantum. I don't know what it is, but there's a lot of other different examples. And if you go to Mandela Effect, to their website, I'll put the link in the description. They have tons and tons of different examples. Some things I remember, some things I agree with that they say, other things I don't remember, and other things I'm like, no, that's not right. It was the other way. So it's very weird, but it's a real thing. It's a real phenomenon, and can't just brush this off, pretend that it didn't happen and it's not real. It doesn't make sense, and it goes against everything that we perceive as like time and reality, but it's real. Somehow, something is changing the past. And I'm sure there's a lot more things, but until somebody points it out to you, you're never really going to realize that it did change. You're just going to keep thinking that it was the way it was. But somehow something in the present, or maybe even something in the future, is going back and changing the past. And I don't think it's the government or anything like that. It's such a trivial thing. Like, I don't think it's any kind of mind control programming on anything like this. And there's a lot of other things too. And I've seen people give testimony like, I used to drive by this intersection every day going to work, and then one day what always used to be there just wasn't there anymore. And when I would tell my friends and family, like, you're crazy, that never was there. So there's some things that are very specific to certain people, and then other people that they know don't know about it. And it's weird. I would love to get to the bottom of this, because this is like the fabric of our universe is being altered in some way. Maybe we really are in like a computer program, and I don't know. I just don't know. But it's weird, and it's driving me nuts. And I don't think about it a lot, but then I finally came across this Berenstein archive.org, and I'm like, whoa, that's actual physical proof that I haven't had yet before that this something changed. So I don't know. If you have comments of your own and things that you know about, please put them down below. I'd love to hear them. Thanks.